I said ayo. I said ayo. I said ayo. One man army against 50, bro. I stand on
Time out.
Used to be scared of thrillers.
In other words,
The Cowboys haven't beat a team above us by that. They beat a team right at 500.
But no, it's hard. It's hard because then they won't even play in the conference championship.
Hey, forget all that. Hey, this whole year, and it ain't about fantasy, it's about the facts. No, that's not the thing. That is not the thing. We never.
We just went viral for the wrong reasons again.
Do you realize it all comes back to fraud?
You was trying to see how we feel about that situation? Nah,
And Blake Hall.
I said ayo.
Yo.
Hey man, say man. Episode 140. You feel me? We here.
Yeah.
You already know how we rocking, man. Shout out AJ Brown and them Eagles. Got a verse of the day for y'all. Matthew 4:4 seems to be the theme. But he answered and said, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone,
Thanks.
but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God." I can stop and preach right there.
Okay. Okay.
Absolutely, man. But that's a good ball, man. Make sure y'all get y'all bread in. We here. We gotta switch up this week for episode 140. Because we are a live show, we keep it hot, we keep it relevant, we always prevalent. We beat the college football rankings to it. You know what I'm saying? Just to let y'all know. So we actually go ahead and switch it up. We starting off with NFL power rankings this week. We getting straight into the spiciness. We getting straight to the hot takes, cream of the crop. Once again, everybody's team did win this week. We do have division leader Chicago Bears.
Yes.
At 1, Panthers 6-5 at 2. Cowboys, we back to 3, man. So 7, go ahead, start us off. Eric back at 2. And I'll be going 3rd on the power rankings. Hardy hard.
Yeah, man. Number 1, give me the LA Rams.
Let me make it easy. Let me keep the Eagles at 2.
All right. Is it gonna be one of them weeks? No, it's not. I'm gonna keep the Colts at 3.
Colts at 3. Number 4 was the New England Patriots last week, right?
Believe so.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Yeah, Patriots were 4.
Yeah. Give me New England Patriots at 4.
Give me.
Crazy.
Unless I do it. Give me. Yeah, give me Denver at 5.
That's fair. Oh man. Now I gotta do the hard work. Now I gotta do the heavy lifting. You know what I mean? I gotta do the heavy lifting. We got a few 7-3 teams.
A few of them.
But guess what? We even got some 6-3 teams. We got 4-game win streaks. I'm going to put the Seahawks at 6.
Respect. I mean, sure. But okay.
Let's talk numbers. Don't hit my phone unless you want to talk numbers.
Give me
when you said teams on a 4-game win streak, were you talking about the Ravens?
It's only but 2 teams on a 4-game win streak, and I see one of them already up here.
Give me
Eagles? Oh, yeah.
Do myself a favor here. Rams, Eagles,
Colts, New England, Denver.
Your daddy was home when you left. All right. Your mama was home when you left. All right.
Give me Bills at 7.
It's not a bad pick.
Not bad.
Let me just go ahead and say this. The Bears.
Nah. The Bears
Give me
what?
the conference. Give me the what am I on 8?
Yeah.
Give me the conference champs right now. So far, sitting conference leaders. Let me not say champs.
You mean division leaders?
Division leaders right now. The Chicago Bears.
I actually don't agree with that. Don't agree with that.
I would put San Francisco, but you know what?
Damn,
For the
Daniel,
love
let
of
me
the
get my
game.
shit off.
For the love of the game.
49ers at 9.
Mm-hmm.
7 Bill closes off at 10. Your daddy was home when you left. All right. Your mama was home when you left. All right.
You put 49ers at 9?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bucks at 10.
For now.
10. So only shakeup really was, a little bit of reordering. We have the Chargers dropping out of our top 10.
Respectfully.
After getting belted by the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Those injuries finally catching up to him. Justin Herbert did get knocked out of the game. But we here, man. Top 3 is still the same.
Detroit.
Top 4 is still the same. Broncos move up to 5. Broncos, best record in the league, sitting at 5. What more can they do to get bumped up on these rankings?
They haven't had a bye. Good try.
They have the best record in the league. Oh wait, where's the Colts? No,
they're not. They're 9-2, but they haven't had a bye.
What does that mean? Broncos are our number 1 team in their conference.
They haven't had a bye.
The Broncos have better wins than the Patriots, and y'all put the Patriots ahead of them. I don't agree with that.
What can we name the better wins?
Philly off top.
So now we respect Philly.
That's the number 2 team on the list.
I'm saying, do you respect Philly at number 2?
Philly is the number 1. No, they're not number 1. But Philly, yeah. You have to respect Philly. Philly has a gauntlet of a schedule. They've only succumbed to 2 losses. I have to respect Philly, whether it looks good or not.
Yeah.
They're getting the job done.
So why don't you agree with the Bears?
That Lions offense that y'all was so raving about to 6 points.
I was not raving.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I didn't put the Lions at 9 last week.
Like pickups, like the pick'ems. I picked the Lions to win, and then I was watching the Panthers game, and I seen all the injuries the Lions had. I said, yeah, let me go ahead and switch that pick right quick. That defense was demolished. With
Another impressive win from the Broncos. Can I name them? Can I hear them?
They just beat the Chiefs.
So now we respect the Chiefs.
They held the Chiefs to 16 points.
So we respect the Chiefs now.
This is a Chiefs team coming off of a bye week after getting belted by Josh Allen.
I'm just saying when the Bills beat the Chiefs, it wasn't respectable, and they actually didn't move up the list. But the Broncos beat the Chiefs. Now we got to argue the case for why they're better than the top 4 teams, right?
The Patriots beat the Bills. Are we respecting the Bills?
The Bills beat the Chiefs.
And the Bills got belted by the Dolphins.
And the Bills beat your number 3
team
on
a
few weeks ago.
They beat who?
And the Bills is on our list.
The Bills beat your number 3 team a few weeks ago, the Buccaneers, last week. 6 touchdowns.
That's not a number 3 team. The Buccaneers was not number 3. They was like
1. There was 1 at 1 point.
They were maybe 6. Oh,
I put them up here at 5, but that was a Buccaneers team that was clearly struggling and on their last leg.
I think the statement about the Broncos being The AFC West division was quoted earlier in the season when the Chiefs wouldn't win the division. Somebody said that a long time ago. It doesn't really matter. I don't commit myself, but I also think the 4 teams ahead of him, Jalen Hurts is the exception. Quarterback play, I like Matthew Stafford's, I like Drake May's, and Daniel Jones is playing better than Bo Nix.
Oh, hands down.
I don't agree with the Eagles being better than the Broncos. I agree with you on that, but I didn't name the Eagles. I also don't believe in the Eagles. If we're talking about how things look, the Eagles have the ugliest resume on this list, aside from the Bears.
And besides Denver?
Denver literally beat Philly, and they have the same. Yeah, or Denver has more wins than Philly, actually.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you're saying it look ugly, like their games be like.
No, they have more fourth quarter comebacks, but like the defense has always been consistent. That's one thing we can be certain of. The Broncos defense has been consistent. The Eagles defense has not been consistent. Who's playing better? Who's playing better quarterback right now, Bo Nix or Jalen Hurts?
They both not playing the best. They both win 150 a game, 150 yards.
Bo just put up 300, no touchdowns on the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts,
no good.
I say Bo Nix by default, like slightly. They in the same pod though.
Yeah, so I understand that Broncos may be too low on 5, but the other teams ahead of them, the Rams, rolling. Eagles, I don't agree, but I mean they're beating teams that we respect on this pod. So Colts 3, potential AFC champion. Patriots 4, easy division winners at this point, it looks like. And Drake May is playing way better quarterback than Bo Nix. And I believe that this is a league where when it comes to playoff time, unless your team is just outright dominant, you want the better quarterback on your team.
Okay, out of these top 5 teams, who would you say have the best defense?
The Broncos.
So whatever lackluster quarterback play you're getting is made up for on the defense.
I wouldn't say it's lackluster. It's just not better than Matthew Stafford, Drake May, Daniel Jones, because the defenses of those teams are not that bad either. They're just not number 1. But the Broncos do have the best defense in the league. So shout out to them for the acquisitions over the offseason, re-signing Nick Benito, keeping Zach Allen there, pass attain number 1, Tua Hufanga back there. And Dre Greenlaw. That's tough. Now Zach Moss, another white corner. You know he doesn't get the same love as Cooper DeJean, but
for a reason.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to target somebody. Like
I think he's the most penalized corner QB in the league.
Don't doubt it.
Penalties, man. I'll take it if you only giving up 16 points. If you're only giving up 17 points, if you're only giving up 15 points. Like, have they given above outside of the Colts? I don't think they've given up. Well, they did give up 32 to the Giants.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think at this point it's anybody's league, though. There's no clear-cut champion on this list to me. So, can we talk about that Bears at 8, though?
Yeah, please enlighten me.
Hey, man, they got blessed to being on the schedule. On the rankings last week. You know, they went out, handled business. You keep your spot, buddy.
I think he's overvaluing JJ McCarthy possibly because That Vikings team is not it. And the Bears they've had a favorable schedule, and they're scraping by week by week. That's a lot different than Philly scraping by week or Denver. That's
Who
why
would
I'm
y'all put on this list? Because I'm not putting Green Bay right now, and they lead in their division.
I don't think there's another answer.
Yeah.
no, it is.
I mean, only other team I would have put above them was the 49ers.
Oh, above them, I put 49ers. I put 49ers above them. Bucks is a toss up.
Yeah.
Let me just throw in a little stats like Coach Carter. The Bears, although it doesn't look the prettiest, I mean, we don't knock the Eagles for it. They're the number 4 total offense. We lead the league in turnovers, or a turnover differential. So I'm assuming we're leading the league in turnovers. We have a top 10 scoring offense, and although you have brand new coach, you have Caleb Williams, who is still developing as a quarterback when it comes to, like, he has to hit the long ball, and I haven't seen him hit too many long balls. We're still being effective in the run game week by week, something that Ben Johnson was going to do. We have players playing above their contract pay on the defensive side of the ball. So I think week by week, it's looking a little more convincing. Now, has it been pretty? No. But I think from the moment that we won the Las Vegas Raider game with the missed field goal, we've been finding ways to win week by week, and it's starting to look a little bit more polished than people assume. Our schedule is in our favor, and I'm not sure what playoff success is going to look like, but I like our odds to make it.
Talk about it. Let them cook. Hold on. Let them cook. What is the Bears' best win this season?
Early in the year, not the Cowboys. Is it the Cowboys?
That it would have been the Vikings last week. We have our tougher schedule is towards the end. We have the Steelers this week, then we have the Eagles the week after. We have the Packers twice.
By record, Cowboys is their best win.
Yeah.
That's not saying nothing. I would say it was impressive to hold that offense to 14 points and force those turnovers. I would say that. Yeah. So it was like, a quote-unquote impressive win. But that's your most impressive win. That's not enough to get you in the top 10. Now if the Lions put a 50 on your head, I know it was early in the season, and then you did lose to the Ravens. So I would put just those two teams alone ahead of the Bears today still until.
So respectfully, you don't think the Seahawks will be on here then?
No, I think they should be on here.
Who's their
What's
best win?
The Pittsburgh?
Cardinals?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh?
5-5.
Pittsburgh or
Jacksonville?
That's where it stops.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, Jacksonville. I mean, they lost by Rams for 2 points at the Rams home.
But when I said that,
Sam Darnold threw 4 interceptions, and they were still in position to win the game.
But when I said that about the Rams being the number 1 team, losing by 2 block kicks, it didn't matter to them.
I literally said that before anybody on here, so don't even do that. We got that on wax. I've been brought that up.
I'm just saying, like, if it's the way it looks, then this list can be rearranged 100%.
Y'all go by numbers. Record. That's cool. I think it's more to football than that.
I don't know about y'all, bro, but I look at it this way. Based on the stats that I just named, that's what we're doing on the field. and the penalties is probably the worst, the biggest weakness for the Bears right now. Like when we flow and we're penalty free, we're a hard team to beat, and I think we're going to shock a few. And I like our odds going into the rest of the season, man. I definitely think we can get 10 or 11 wins.
Nah, this is the most. What's the word I'm looking for? This is the
hypocritical.
No, not hypocritical. This is the most.
Middle of the pack, middle of the road.
Nah, it's not.
Shifting momentum.
Nonetheless, this is the most
lackluster.
Nonetheless, no, not lackluster. This is the most level-headed you've been about the Bears, and it's in a good light, should I say?
I didn't believe.
I fear for you. The crash will come.
My thing is this: if
look, y'all have Eagles, Packers twice, Lions, 49ers, Steelers, and Browns left.
I think we can beat half those teams.
Half.
I think we're, and that's
well, y'all can for sure.
That's 4 or 3 or 7. So that's 10 or 11 games, like I just said.
No,
that's actually realistic.
No, I think 9.
So we're only winning 2 more games.
Yeah, that's not ridiculous.
That is nuts.
It's not ridiculous.
So what are the 2 games only? What are the 2 games?
Finish out?
So we're gonna lose to the Packers twice.
No, y'all split. Y'all split with the Packers.
So that's 1, and then the Browns. Or you're not giving us the Browns?
And I'll give y'all the Browns, Packers and Browns.
We can't beat the Steelers.
Oh, then I'll beat the Steelers, is it?
Aaron Rodgers is y'all daddy. Absolutely not. What?
Points are made.
And he coming back to Soldier Field. His name is in subprint right under Soldier Field. No.
There's no way out. There's no way we have faith in the Steelers, bro.
You don't have to have faith in the Steelers. All you gotta be is mid, and you're good enough to win any game on any Sunday. All you have to be is mid. And like I said, bro, y'all have a good record, but I'm looking at the teams y'all beat. It's not with the Cowboys being your best win, bro. That's not enough. That's not enough.
But the Seahawks.
The Seahawks
don't have a good win other than what Cardinals.
They beat the Jaguars and the Steelers. That's better than the Bears. That is better than Bears.
You telling me Jacksonville is better than the Cowboys right now? Like right now, you can say that. Watching. You like to watch football, right? The Dak Prescott do whatever he want with the football. The defense is the one holding them back.
The Cowboys last night.
Yeah.
It might have been the Raiders, but I like the Quentin Williams, man.
Yeah, Ashton Jeanty only has 7 yards. That might be a turning point for that defense. But I'm not Cowboys play the Eagles this week. We'll see just how good the team really is.
In Dallas, I'll keep my comments to myself for the sake of the pick 'em.
It doesn't matter. Sure. Like I said, I feel like Eagles are in a flow state where they don't look good, but they're figuring out ways to win.
No,
they're in that flow state, bro.
No,
that offense might be stinky poo, but the defense is doing better. Lions 6 points after Dan Campbell quote unquote revived that offense. Packers, Jordan Love.
No,
never mind.
Do you realize the Lions went for it on 4th down 5 times and didn't get one, and we're like crediting the Eagles defense for that?
Absolutely.
It's when Dan Campbell could have took a few of those times. Are we serious?
I mean, if you look at the situation, it's not like it was 4th and 20. Like it was gettable.
I didn't say it was get. I'm not talking about gettable. But you know what else is gettable?
This is a team that goes for 4th downs. Like don't act like this is nothing new. Like that's in their character.
And it's been the downfall of Dan Campbell for the past few years. He hasn't made it to the Super Bowl, so he can't say he's winning football. I don't care. You can't call it winning. If you haven't won a Super Bowl, you can't say what you do is winning football.
Number one team in the conference. They won the NFC.
They did not win the NFC Championship last year.
He meant NFC North.
No,
right?
regular season. They was the one seed. The playoffs went through Detroit.
And they walked in and took over the trap. Facts.
Yeah.
So again,
Washington.
So we can't. We love to give credit for Dan Campbell if it works, and we're gonna criticize him if it fails. But if it fails 5 times, that's just pure pride at itself. You had 3 points off the board a few times where you could have knocked it off, and honestly, bro, it changes the outbreak of the game on making Jalen Hurts have to pass.
Yeah.
I don't. The reason I don't believe in this Eagles team is because it has not looked good on any account. We can't say they played a clean game once, especially not no complete game. Like they've had their moments in the game. Saquon's had his moments. Jalen Hurts has made pretty balls like down the field. AJ Brown has had one outbreak game. Devontae Smith has made plays when they play a tough defense, but like I'm not a believer. I wasn't a believer last year when the Chiefs went 15-1 or 15-2. And I was called crazy. And I that's fine. I'll be crazy. They didn't win the Super Bowl. The Eagles this year, if they don't win another game and they continue to play like this, I won't believe. And if they don't win the Super Bowl, I'm not going to feel like that's upsetting. I'm just going to feel like I was early. Genuinely. Like they look the same way they looked 2 years ago after their Super Bowl run. And Travis Kelce and not Travis Kelce, Jason Kelce retired because it wasn't enough. And in the playoffs, this performance is not going to be enough. So again, we'll find out. They play the Cowboys in Dallas.
Yeah.
Okay. What happened last time? CD was dropping the ball.
We don't have to worry about that anymore. There's a new wide receiver one in Dallas. Respectfully.
Yeah, you don't believe that, but he does look good.
He did look good last night.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't believe that, but it like they're two guys.
Did they ever say why they got benched for the first drive?
Vegas. You had an extra day in Vegas.
That does it all. Hey, it's
night
legal outside the
game?
city limits.
Night game too. I mean,
It's
you had
legal
all
outside
day
the
to
city limits.
Sin City, Vegas is no good.
and you had all day to recover. Tight. But I mean, that offense looks a lot better when it runs through George Pickens. So I absolutely believe that. But I mean, Philly. Back to Philly's defense. No, the offense don't look good, but the defense is good, bro. Defense has given up 16 points in the last 2 weeks to Detroit and Green Bay. 16 total points. Total. I have to respect that. And this is a Lions team that is second in passing touchdowns. They didn't get not one touchdown. This is a Lions team that is number 5 in points scored. The Lions offense.
I don't believe in the Lions either, bro.
You don't. I mean, you just said you don't believe in nobody. So like, nothing.
Who do you believe in?
I'm saying this year, like I literally said, it was anybody's year.
But that's what I'm saying. But if you don't believe in nobody, that's you can't stand on that because like that discredits.
You're not standing
any
behind
argument.
somebody.
That's going to discredit any argument if you don't believe in them. But I'm giving you factuals. The Lions is a top 5 team scored in points scored and then scored not one touchdown in Philly. That is impressive.
But I'm saying, but my thing is, I just told you that the Bears were the number 4 offense in total offense, and based on who we played, it wasn't impressive. But when it comes to the Lions, because they beat the Bears, who you don't respect, they beat the Ravens, who we did not respect until Lamar came back.
Nah.
They beat the Browns, who we respect. They beat the Bengals, who has the worst offense probably in football. I bet you Buford High School can beat that team.
Okay, go ahead.
They lost to the Chiefs, who are 4-6, and they beat the Buccaneers, who you just said they're nose diving, Titanic. They lost to the Vikings, who you just said isn't impressive for the Bears to beat. again, like I might not be standing on nothing, but y'all standing on glass right now.
Y'all, what is this?
This is Squid Game glass right now. And if you jump another step, you're gonna fall right through the roof. I'm not. Again, none of these resumes look good. So just because the Eagles beat the Lions, who look like on the stat sheet, they look good, just like you try to do my Bears, bro, they have not beat anybody impressive based on what
Eagles?
you just said.
You saying the Eagles haven't?
The Lions have not beat anybody impressive based on what he just said. Eric, did he just not say earlier in the show that the Bucks were falling? And you know who was the beginning of the fall? The Lions.
No.
Yeah. He also said the Bears weren't a thing. That's one of the Lions' dub. You also said.
Yeah, because I don't understand how you disrespect the Bears but respect Seahawks.
You also got on Eric last week for putting the Lions in the top 10 after they beat the Commanders. So are you impressed or are you not? Because that's where most of the scoring offense, that's the highest scoring game outside of the Bears. They putting up points against the worst defenses in the league. But you're giving it respect though, because it's Dan Campbell, because he goes for it on fourth down. Yeah, I go for it on fourth down too in Madden. You don't give me respect. I'm not hearing that, bro. I'm not hearing it. Hearing it.
I didn't say. I said the Bears is not a top 10 team. That's what I said.
Are the Lions a top 10 team?
I put the Lions ahead of the Bears. Yes.
Based off of what? The fact that they beat us in week 2?
50 points, a 50 ball.
Yeah, and that's fair enough. That's fair enough. But it ain't because of nothing else they did this season though. That's what I want you to know.
No, it is.
What else? Like what impressive have they done this season?
Like what?
The Bucks win was a good win.
You just said the Bucks were falling.
Correct.
That was the beginning of their fall.
Correct. And the Bucks is still a top 10 team on this list.
Fair point.
They held them boys to 9 points that week.
That's 3 field goals.
Exactly. And then Ravens defense is chopped.
They getting back right.
I mean, like I said, bro, it's not nobody in this league has a, like you just said, bro, nobody has a good.
So I'm arguing with myself?
Nobody. Huh? Bro, nobody.
I said that.
No, I said, like you said, nobody has like a solidified resume. So you have to.
When you say solidified resume, you mean like great wins?
When I say solidified resume, I mean like a team is like, I don't want to say flawless, but like, well, I take that back because I think the Rams have a good resume. I think Rams have a good resume. Colts too. Let me see. Who are the Patriots else to?
Nobody. The Patriots. Whatever you said about Green Bay, you could say about the Patriots. Like all just
the Raiders.
Yeah.
I mean, I think obviously I give grace for that. First game as head coach, because obviously the Raiders are stinky. I don't think the Raiders win that game if they play 9 more times. So, but yeah, I mean, like as far as resume, bro, nobody's resume is heads and tails above the next, except for maybe the Rams and maybe the Colts.
You said the Rams because the Rams got a 7-point win against the Colts. A blowout win in a divisional game against San Francisco, and a nail biter against Seattle.
And they also outplayed the Eagles too, but the scoreboard doesn't show it.
Eagles and 49ers, like if you actually watch the games, you see what happened as to why they lost. Seahawks, I mean, forcing Sam Darnold into 4 picks, that's impressive. To carry on, I will say a thing about the Rams though. It's like something I think their flaw, their Achilles heel has been, it's like they go up and then it's like the offense goes to sleep. I do think forcing forward picks and only scoring 21 is a hindrance on their offense because the offense didn't score for like the next 2 quarters. They went up like 14 points, forced a couple picks, and didn't score for like the next 2 quarters. And that's why that allowed Seattle to stay in the game and come back and have a chance to win the game. Yeah. We saw it against the Eagles. They was up 26-7 on the Eagles in the 3rd quarter and didn't score for the rest of the game. So I think the Rams, they have to figure out how to stay awake during the games. And that's or else it's going to come back and bite them once they continue to play better and better teams as the weather gets colder, a la playoffs.
That's genuinely fair. And I think in 4 weeks this list could look different.
Seattle lost the turnover by 3 on the road, lost by 2.
Yeah, that carried that was a trend over a lot of games. This happened this weekend, but we're gonna get into it. I think again, NFC. There are a few teams that you could say that can make a run for it in the NFC, I think there are even less teams you could say for it in the AFC. Any team not on this list that can make it
to what, the Super Bowl?
Nah, not Super Bowl. I mean, Super Bowl and or
playoffs.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like who?
Give me Carolina Panther taking over the division. Calling it now. This is what I'll say. If we beat the 49ers, it's smooth sailing. Because that's our next game. If I'm not mistaken, Monday Night Football next week.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good one, I think.
Christian McCaffrey.
I got 4 L's the rest of your schedule.
I don't want to hear you talk. Yeah. You was one of our dubs. Don't talk up.
Nigga, we talking about football. This is a podcast.
Don't talk up when you beneath.
This is not personal.
Don't talk about my Panthers. But yeah, no, all jokes aside though, I can see my Panthers winning. Definitely if anybody on the opposing team is from Atlanta. So like that's all. Because I promise you, Bryce Young putting up 448, 3 touchdowns. Best game I ever seen him play, like college or NFL. And I just came to the fact, bro. Bryce Young just hate the Falcons. Bryce Young hate the Falcons more than a straight dude in Atlanta with a Bible during Pride Week. That he hates the Falcons more than that.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
And that's, bro. I don't know what he did. Ever since last year, he threw 2 picks to Atlanta, bro.
I don't even. My goodness. Bro. I think the Panthers have a possible to win the division depending on how bad the Bucs fall off. However, the games outside of the division, including the 49ers, Rams, and Seahawks left.
Mm-hmm.
How many games do you think they can win out of those 3?
2. Realistic 2. Because like we said, we talking about the Bears and their wins. Who has Seattle beat?
Who has Seattle beat? And who has the 49ers beat?
I think they beat a divisional.
The Rams.
Did they beat anybody in the division?
Beat the Rams.
I think
that was when Kyron Williams gave the game away.
Yeah, that's their best win.
And I already played the Rams twice.
Yeah.
But I think the 49ers is probably the
that's the make or break of the season.
The least out of the 3. Yeah. If you can't beat the 49ers, it's gonna be tough to beat the other teams. But I think the division is very possible to win out, honestly. I think splitting with Baker is realistic and winning out against.
Yeah.
He lost against Saints.
Bro,
yeah.
The Tampa Bay's schedule is light years easier than the Panthers.
They got us
That is
twice. They
that is the
got the
Panthers' best
Rams.
chance. That is the Panthers' best chance to make the playoffs is through their division. But Tampa Bay's the schedule is light years easier.
I mean, Tampa Bay. They lost. All their L's are pretty solid teams. They're probably split with Atlanta somehow. Don't know how, but that's how it works. They're split with Atlanta somehow. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm calling it now.
Even after Michael Penix sat out,
No,
I mean, is
Yeah.
hurt.
Yeah.
Cousins sucks, bro. Gosh,
Uh,
they won't score
yeah.
2 points. The rest of the
They're
season.
gonna run 250 yards. What I'm gonna say is I'll call it now. I got a sweep in Tampa Bay. I got a sweep in Tampa Bay.
That's tough.
Well, long as the Pro Bowl cornerback don't slip. If he slips, game over. Bombs away, bon voyage. But yeah, I got a sweep in Tampa Bay. Third to last game of the season, the very last game of the season. And then we will have a home game, and I will buy that ticket. I don't care the price.
That's I mean, I think they have a chance. Anybody in the AFC that has a chance to make the playoffs? That's not in it right now.
AFC.
Ravens.
He talk about Kansas City. You talk about Kansas City.
Am I? I mean, I wasn't. I mean, I wasn't crazy last year. I was just early. They suck, bro. They suck. Like, I mean, we respect Patrick Mahomes for the 3 championships he's solidified all time. But right now, they suck. Like,
Ravens and Chiefs still have a chance.
Yeah.
You saying the Chiefs got to have like a locker room meeting to get it right?
I mean, other than the coach, I feel like other than the coach, they're going on the win streak. Coach is going to be the test.
They're essentially 1 game out of the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken, right now. And I do see the Chargers sliding if they're going to keep dealing with injuries for the rest of the season. Let me see. Yeah, Chiefs is they're behind. They're 1 game out of the playoffs. Texans has the tiebreaker right now. Texans, I mean, they're dealing with CJ Stroud issues as well. They have a great defense, but their offense lusters. I mean, Chiefs, obviously the way they're playing, they're not playing like a playoff team, but I do see room for improvement over there. But the wild cards in the AFC right now is the Bills, Chargers, and Jaguars.
Yeah.
I think Bills make it. Jaguars are not convinced. Wait. They did beat Chiefs head-to-head. They just 1 game behind, so.
Yeah.
I think the Chiefs can go 10-7. They win the rest of their division games. But I think the Chiefs will lose 2 straight.
You said you think the Chiefs will lose who?
Cut it out, bro.
Hi?
They got it.
You said you think
one of those
Chiefs will
games
lose
on
who?
Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
Bro, y'all show, bro.
Okay.
Your show.
Okay. If you are impressed with what you see from the Chiefs, you got another thing coming. You a Swiftie at this point. If you impressed with what you see from the Chiefs, you are a Swiftie. They are putting up garbage on Sunday. And if you're offering that to the Lord, he doesn't accept it. Like that, no way. They are garbage. And Patrick Mahomes is patching up the holes in the Hoover Dam over there. Like they are leaking bad. And
he's the only thing holding them.
Bro, they got an L against the Chiefs next. I mean, not the Chiefs. They got an L against the Colts next week. And Thanksgiving, bro. That's
gonna be a good game.
Bro, when the turkey get involved, it's anybody's game. I'm trying to tell you. Don't worry about who I'm picking on that game. All right, I just told you who I'm picking. So if you want to go up one, you think you're gonna go up one? I'm gonna pick them. Go ahead and pick the Chiefs.
I'm not falling for it, bro.
But don't gamble though. Don't crap out trying to bet on the Chiefs from last year, or I guess 2 years ago when they were Super Bowl champs. Because it's been 2 years since they won a Super Bowl, and NFL has like the shortest lifespan of a career among professional athletes. So we still holding on to the 2 year ago champions.
Lingerie football.
Oh my God. I don't even know how to respond to that. But I think the Chiefs are history. And honestly, bro, based on your rate, you said Ravens and Chiefs. If we look at how the Ravens have looked, although they've won 4 straight.
That last game.
Lamar got to tighten up.
No touchdowns, 2 picks.
And running the football with Darren Henry has to, like, I got to be in the coach's box to understand what's going on in there. What is even going on?
But like we're saying about Kansas City, bro, they could have fixed this offense up and made everything easier. You didn't want to go get a running back. You wanted to stick to Kareem Hunt, who looked like he got a hamstring injury. And then you want to deal Pacheco hurt, ain't he?
Yeah.
They could have.
Yeah. You got a running back that look like he's running with a hurt hamstring.
Yeah. I think
you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, Chiefs definitely have to address their running back situation immediately next year. The Ravens, I think their season, we're going to know how serious this team is within the next, up until they play the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that because they shouldn't overcomplicate the next few weeks. They're in favorable games. And I feel like the team over the next, 4 games, the team should easily have 600 rushing yards across those 4 games. And that's going to determine how serious this team is. Because if they don't establish the run within these next few weeks, that's going to be their shortcoming on the season. Even if they do skate by with wins, it's not going to hold up over the last few games of the season. So, like you said, the coaching thing has been a problem with them, their play calling. I'm not going to just limit it to Derrick Henry because Lamar is obviously a great runner. And Keaton Mitchell finally healthy. I know he got like a career average of 6 yards a carry, 6-7 yards a carry. So I'm not going to just limit it to Derrick Henry, but the team should definitely be running the ball, getting the run game established over the next few weeks.
Yeah, bro. Go ahead, Eric.
They look good. Blitzing Sadur. I mean, is that a positive?
Nah, it's not. It's genuinely not, because the Browns' offense and the organization is the worst organization in the major sports. Yeah. You literally set up a man to fail. You gave him no first team reps. I don't know what else you expected in the middle of a game where the offenses were struggling to score anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't give Ravens cool points for that. The Browns' offensive line is also terrible.
Trash.
Even though Shador did not look the best, but I wouldn't expect him to.
No.
Nevertheless, to that run game standpoint, bro, there were many times to where Derrick Henry would get a rush for 10, 20, even his largest run of 40 plus yards under the center when Lamar was under the center, and then they went to shotgun to hand him the ball off the next play, and he was stuffed behind the line. What's up with this, like, trying to be different in 2025? Why is everybody trying to be different? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If being under the center, getting Derrick Henry to run downhill has worked for his 11 to 12 years of his career, why are you trying to get a read option going, especially knowing Lamar Jackson is coming off of a hammy? He ain't pull it one time, so he don't want to run it. Stop giving the read option that he ain't got no option. That is trash football. And the fact that there are common Americans who see this from their TV and pay subscriptions to watch coaches make the same mistakes is a pure definition of what life is not fair. That's just not fair that I have to watch that over and over and over. And against defenses like Pittsburgh in a few weeks, against defenses like the Packers, although that offense is
remedial.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Against Patriots, that's not gonna work. So I agree with everything you just said, man. And if they make the playoffs, great. But at this rate, even though they won 4 straight, I don't know what to think.
I think this is a chance. Yeah. I think it was last week, Lamar's first week back. They was running a speed option to him. I was like, oh, this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, like I said, bro, this team, we're gonna understand just how serious they are this season. Zero touchdowns and 2 interceptions for Lamar. Very nasty. But Cleveland does have a great defense. I mean, Myles Garrett is looking like
the best player of all time.
The best player of this generation. This best defensive player of this generation.
He's going to break the sack record.
He's on pace to go for 25 and a half. That's insane.
It's 15 sacks. Oh, my gosh. Yes. And who they have left?
Chicken.
Did they play the Ravens twice already, or did they got to play the Ravens again?
No, they played the Ravens early on, remember?
Bro, if Myles Garrett was able to play against the Browns twice, he might have 36.
No joke. The Raiders next week.
Oh,
he might get at least 3.
He's in that pocket.
After what?
Titans. Yeah, after what the Cowboys did.
Yeah, with their lack of pass rush.
San Francisco, I don't expect him to get multiple sacks, but I think he'll still ball out. He'll ball like he's an undeniable baller. Like,
is he?
I wasn't so hot on him. If he's not,
they might need to.
Oh my goodness!
If he's not in the NFL is rigged, then I'll be content. Lamar Jackson's the greatest quarterback of all time. But
what?
He said is Myles Garrett getting tested? And it's like if he's not, after a performance like that, if he's not, NFL is rigged, and I'm content with my stance on all my takes. But Titans in 2 weeks. After that, or 3 weeks, chicken. Bears offensive line has looked better, but I bet you he gets 2 sacks.
Yeah, Williams holding the ball.
Easy. Yeah. Steelers, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is going to fall and give him up to you. But I don't know if he's sacking Josh Allen, bro.
We did.
Yeah, and the Falcons did too.
Yeah.
Give him 2 sacks. Aaron Rodgers will literally lay down and give him 2 sacks.
In Cincinnati, however sacks he need for the rest of the year, he's gonna go get it against Cincinnati.
Yeah, because when the spit hit the fan, bro, like it's just over with. That Bengals team has nothing to play for anymore.
Joe Burrow coming back.
Oh, even better.
They've got to blow that team up, bro.
He gonna blow his back out.
All right. Round.
I don't like when I tell you my ears are sensitive right now, I literally don't know. Like, what's going on?
I see Drake May is MVP favorite right now. How y'all feel about that?
No, absolutely not. I'm a big supporter of Drake May. Like I told y'all, I had him being good out the draft.
Yeah.
If it doesn't go to Jonathan Taylor, I don't really care. It's Jonathan Taylor.
It kind of has to.
Because I could understand you not giving to Saquon Barkley last year due to the fact his touchdowns was lackluster. Don't he have 17 touchdowns already?
Yeah. And he had a bye week this week.
Yeah, and that's like double what Saquon had last year, ain't it?
Saquon had 15.
Oh, 15. Okay. He's going to have double.
He has 7 more games.
Yeah. So since his touchdowns gonna match his yards, definitely give me Jonathan Taylor. And then what he
If he
did,
balls out against the Chiefs, he'll get it. Believe me.
oh yeah, and definitely what he did in a whole nother country. Like he made fans over there, bro. He was basically what Reggie Bush was to me as a kid to them over there. He
That
put them
is.
on.
I will say I do love the efforts that they've been playing games in other countries, bro.
Yeah.
You got a point there. Also, what moment has Drake May had as a quarterback?
Bills.
Like what? It's about 23-20 where they scored 2 touchdowns.
That's his moment. That's what put the Patriots on the map for everybody.
Bro, he did it in front of the Queen's legacy. Like I don't King Henry and them. Like, come on.
I
Yeah,
guess.
give me Jonathan Taylor.
I guess. It wouldn't surprise me that they give it to a quarterback, but if Jonathan Taylor can't win it, if he continues like this, I don't know what non-quarterback can.
Yeah, no facts. Yep. And if a quarterback do win it, I actually think it's Daniel Jones.
That's trash.
It can't be. It can't be.
Yeah, it literally can't be.
Because you saying because y'all both can't be on the same team, offensive player of the year and MVP.
And I think Jalen Hurts looked better than Jalen Hurts last year looked better than Daniel Jones this year.
Yeah, Dak Prescott looked better last year than Daniel Jones this year.
No. I'm saying in context of like
Saquon.
Yeah. The quarterback running back deal.
Got it.
But yeah, we can call round on that. Eric, did you see the list? Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I got you. I'll tell you. The group of 4 team that made it is Tulane. The last team to make it, the last team to make it in, that's ranked 13th is Miami. So that's the only ACC team. At 10, you have Alabama versus number 7 Oregon right now in the bracket. The Miami who made it in is facing Ole Miss. Notre Dame is facing Oklahoma. Will be playing Texas Tech, and the buys will be 2 Big 10 teams and 2 SEC teams. Ohio State at 1 still, Indiana at 2 still, Texas A&M at 3 still, Georgia jumped up to 4. Wait, yeah, they jumped up.
Yeah. They jumped up because Alabama lost.
They jumped up to 4.
Hey man. Texas A&M almost sold their season, bro.
I ain't got nothing to say, bro. I hate the whole state of South Carolina, bro. Like y'all had one job. Y'all literally had one job, bro. I should have known y'all couldn't hold up your end of the bargain when you couldn't hold up a training camp facility for the Carolina Panthers and you went bankrupt doing it. Or I should have known when y'all have different color roads than us and y'all are the same damn state and y'all touch our state. As soon as you cross Carowind's borderline, the whole concrete turned ashy gray. So I knew I can't have faith in the state of South Carolina. You suck. Can't count on y'all for nothing. Y'all always want to say you're a football school. I haven't won nothing.
Marcel Reed woke up in that second half, man.
Bro, what?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
That
was nuts. That was actually nuts. You was like, I feel like it would be prideful of me and like very carnal of me if I didn't give you your credit and say that I thought you was right. You know, I could have trolled you, said your take was trash. They never had a chance, but that comeback was more on South Carolina's fault. Texas A&M definitely showed some chinks in the armor when it comes to when they can't run the football. And play calling gets a little scary. And if they play a team, like if we look at the SEC rankings on what the championship would be today, if you got Texas A&M and Georgia, I think I'm taking Georgia in that. So that wasn't the most shocking game to me though, but we can move on.
Real quick, I mean the South Carolina take was a little easy to take. I mean to say because when you have a pretty good quarterback who's a dual threat quarterback, you have a wide receiver who can beat anybody in a go route.
Yeah, he's actually fast. Yeah.
You have a wide receiver that can kill anybody in that. You have a defensive end who can change the game. I'm like, at your three prime positions, I wouldn't say you're better than Texas A&M at, but you matching up.
Yeah.
So it's like that's what I
Yeah.
was looking at, and all of them should be gone next year.
Does Texas A&M looking like that beat? Do they play Texas in a few weeks?
They play Texas next week. No, they got
Last
a bye,
week.
don't they?
Yeah, Texas. They played Texas last week of season, so in 2 weeks.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving Friday. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Texas A&M. They showed grit. They still can. Nonetheless, they still can miss the CFP if they lose to Texas. I mean, not the CFP. They can still miss the SEC championship if they lose to Texas. Alabama did finally take its L in the college football. I mean, Alabama did finally take its L in conference play. They lost to Oklahoma. And I mean, hey, that the Oklahoma defense carried, bro, because Oklahoma offense was non-existent, bro.
Bro, their defense is so elite, bro.
Oklahoma's offense looked pitiful. They forced turnovers, timely turnovers, to win them that game. And that defense clearly carried that team for the win. And that defense is clearly the best part of that team. So it's gonna be hard to rely on that defense like that to, win a national championship. But I mean, they've shown that they can at least ruin somebody's season.
I'll be honest with you. Of course, I've never seen Oklahoma in practice, but I know that defense probably only runs one type of drill. All they do is pursuit drill because they know how to get to the ball. That's all they do all practice. They know how to go ahead hunt. So shout out.
If we want to credit Oklahoma, mind you, let's just remember what everybody said last week. You said if John Mateer had 100 rushing yards, Oklahoma was going to win the game. He had 24. You did mention the Oklahoma defense, but somebody on this podcast who will not be named and not be exalted, somebody said that if Alabama protects the football, they're going to win the game.
320.
They gave up 3 turnovers and lost by 2 points. That does not say that Oklahoma is better than Alabama. Credit to Oklahoma's defense, which I did not take away. I said you said that.
Oh my gosh.
But one of the turnovers wasn't even on defense. If you were watching the game, Ryan Williams punted on, he fumbled on a punt return where he already had enough yards and just refused to go down. So if we want to look at that game, crediting to Oklahoma, thinking they have a chance to win the national championship, watch out. Please watch out.
Bro, are you listening, bro? I literally said it's going to be hard to do that.
He did say that. He said
I didn't say that was something they was going to do. I said they can at least ruin somebody's season, as they just did. I didn't say it was going to be a threat to win the national championship. The offense stinks. They're not going to win no championship with the offense looking like that.
And when a team has 3 turnovers and loses by 2 points, is that defense as good as you think?
I mean,
if you watch the game, yes.
I did watch the game. And I just told you that one of the turnovers wasn't even on defense.
But you said how many? It was 3 turnovers. I said for the 2. What's the other 2 turnovers?
A fumble and an interception. And one of the fumbles was off of a sack.
So that's defense. That's a defensive play, right?
Ty Simpson has fumbled off of a sack in like 8 games this year. That's exactly what I'm saying. I literally said if Alabama protects the football, they'll win the game. They had 3 turnovers and lost by 2 points. How good is the defense? That's what I just said. That's literally what I just said.
So the defense was good enough to get 2
No, because Alabama fumbles the football every game. Literally off of the same type of situations. Ty Simpson has a fumble like that in every conference game that I have witnessed. It's literally disgusting. And if we want to blame the O-line, cool. If we want to say Tom Simpson is not responsible with the football, cool. But are we saying that every defense that Alabama has played, because I didn't respect LSU defense when I mentioned it. Are we want to say that every defense that Alabama has played is respectable? Or do we want to say that Alabama cannot take care of the football? Because it can't be both. It cannot be both. Simple. Look up how many times Ty Simpson has fumbled football this year. Look it up. It's more fumbles than my DMs a few years ago. I'll tell you that.
Hey, yo.
I'll tell you that right now.
Hey, I said, hey, yo. I said, hey, yo.
I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now.
I said, hey, yo.
I rapped about it. So what? I don't care. It's all out there. If you ain't run adolescence, just tell me.
Go.
Ty Simpson coughs up the football so much, he has an NIL from Hall's cough drops.
Bro, we definitely acknowledge the fact that Oklahoma has a stout defense. A defense isn't respectable off just one play. Be for real. Look at Bama's turnover differential. The Oklahoma team defense, you can't sit here and discredit them after they've been performing and carrying that team all year because Ty Simpson fumbles the ball. Both things can be true. It's just a double negative. That's all it is. Both of those things can coexist. It's not one or the other. That defense made timely plays to make an impact and determine the outcome of that game. That's how it went. I'm not going to sit here and say Tyson was just giving it out. No. Oklahoma defensive line and pressure was getting to Ty Simpson when they needed to, and that's what happened. That's what happened.
Okay.
I do not think Oklahoma is a threat to win the national championship. No. It's just they have a good defense, and we saw them make plays. They was giving. I'm not gonna lie, Ty Simpson was carving them up through the air. He was cutting them up. But they bended and didn't break, or they found another way to make an impact. That's how I look at it. It's that how would Notre Dame versus Oklahoma play out, considering that is the 8-9 matchup right now? I'm gonna tell you right now, Notre Dame putting belt on them.
Yeah,
Love by himself.
Yeah,
straight belt.
That's good too, though.
Whoa, how can you say yeah? I thought we don't respect Notre Dame on this pod.
I don't respect Oklahoma. That's my point.
And Alabama lost to them. Carry on.
I'm not going through that again. I'm not wasting time.
Alabama lost to two unrespectable teams. Alabama lost two unrespectable teams. So should they be out of the playoffs?
No, we're still in there.
No.
Watch out.
He said should. No, I don't think they should.
Who should be in there versus them when you look at the rest of the teams that are not?
I mean, I respect Oklahoma.
They're in the playoffs.
Oklahoma's in it. He said who should be there instead? Who should be there instead of Alabama?
Utah?
No. Preston doesn't respect the teams that Alabama lost to. I do.
But no, your question was, should they be in the playoff? Eric said no. I asked who should be.
No, I didn't. I said
they
no, they should be. I said they should be. I said no, they should be.
You said they should be.
Oh.
Whoa, brother.
There's not.
I mean, the SEC. I think that loss gave the SEC more stake in the playoffs. Because I mean, I don't think Oklahoma's going to win out. Who else the Oklahoma has left?
They already played the Big River rivalry. They got
Missouri,
LSU. Yeah, they might have won out.
They have a good chance to win out, and that would put them in the playoffs. Missouri is a questionable game, though. I don't think it's just a pencil-in win for Oklahoma.
I'll tell you this: if somehow Georgia Tech beats UGA.
Missouri and LSU, for sure.
Yeah. If somehow Georgia
They're
Tech beats
gonna win.
Georgia, I think Georgia Tech gets a spot in that playoffs.
They have to.
Yeah. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts.
They would have to.
Well, Georgia Tech can win the conference outside of Georgia, so they'll be fine.
Yeah.
But no conference champion is already no ACC team is in the playoff, right? Right now?
Miami
Yeah.
is. Miami.
How?
They're ranked 13th.
Now that doesn't
Who's
make
the
sense.
first one? Who's the
That
first one
genuinely
out?
doesn't
I
make
didn't see that. Who's the first one out?
I was high on Miami and I was wrong. I'll confess that. But how is Miami still in the playoff? There's no reason for that.
This is a team that's worked its way back in. It took a good, I guess, the Louisville was good.
They lost
Before
They lost to SMU at November 1. They got bumped down to 18. They beat Syracuse and got bumped up 3 rankings for beating Syracuse. Then they jump up another 2 rankings after beating NC State. Are you kidding me?
they killed NC State. I think the only thing saving Miami over a Georgia Tech is they have a win against Notre Dame.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
What did Georgia
saving
Tech's
them.
best win?
Syracuse.
But I don't think it's gonna matter because Georgia, the ACC will get a team in based on the conference champ. Miami is clearly in position to get in. You look at the teams ahead of them. Like I said, Oklahoma is not surefire to win out. Utah, BYU. Let me see. Utah, they'll probably win out. I ain't gonna lie. But, well, you can't. Wait. Oh, no. Miami's not penciled in to get in.
No.
It says 11, but they're really not. Like,
they got to win the conference championship.
Miami's actually not in because the ACC champion would get in before them. And that would push Miami out.
Mm-hmm.
So Miami's really not in. They're just ranked at 13.
But I'm saying, like, the way I could see two ACC teams getting in is if Georgia Tech wins out. If Georgia Tech wins out and lose to Miami in the ACC tournament, I don't know if you keep them out.
Well, if they beat Georgia and lose to Miami, that just means they smoke before they play.
Miami needs Bama or Oklahoma to lose. Hey, Bama got to beat Auburn.
No, yeah, it's that might be the worst thing that happened on Saturday. It just made Auburn actually 10 times better.
And it's in Auburn too.
Yeah.
Right? Do they still got old dude from last year?
I don't really pay attention to college football players that aren't on Bama for real. But I will say
the one who couldn't wear his number on any of his gear for like a month to school because he got that catch on him.
Oh, because he gave up the touchdown.
Yeah.
I will say Auburn, like if was a fifth, if they win the games that they lost by 1 possession, they're top 3 in the nation. So I'm talking about in regards to how tough it is. I ain't say that. I'm not saying that makes Auburn good. I'm just saying it's gonna be a tough game.
Hey,
it still suck, but it ain't gonna be sweet. It's never sweet.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
All right, Ohio State lose to Michigan, right? And then they lose in the Big 10 Conference Championship.
How do they make the playoffs?
Are they in the playoffs?
How? Can somebody explain that to me?
I don't know.
How would that work?
Bruno, you wanna chip in?
They lose to Michigan in the Big Ten championship. I don't think it's warranted to put them in the playoffs. Because your best win is gonna be Texas. You better hope Texas beats Texas A&M at that point. That's all you had to cling on to.
Yeah.
Facts.
And if we're looking at 2-loss teams, I mean, so what? You beat up on little teams, but when you play somebody that's close to your level and you can't win, I think that matters because that's what you're gonna play in the CFP. So you look at 2-loss teams, and if it's the 2-loss teams that stands, Miami will have a better win than them and beat Notre Dame. Obviously, Alabama has better wins. Oklahoma, Notre Dame. Who did they beat? Who's their best win? What?
Oklahoma, Alabama,
Notre Dame.
who Miami?
Notre Dame Notre Dame lost to Miami.
Pitt this past weekend, I guess. Oh, USC. Hey.
And technically, well, go ahead, keep going.
So even Notre Dame. So I mean, if Ohio State were to lose to Michigan in the Big Ten championship, which is very unlikely to happen,
You think? Oh yeah,
they
I
would
got y'all
be
win the Big 10 too.
they would be out of the CFP for sure, in my eyes.
Well, I'll be honest. After you said that, I don't know how. Never mind. I was gonna say I don't know how you put them
Oregon.
out the playoff, but keep Notre Dame in.
And genuinely speaking, if Ohio State loses in the last week, they might not make the Big Ten championship, considering there are multiple one-loss teams.
Facts. USC is steaming. And Oregon, obviously, they have a big game. They got a big
That's what
game.
I wanted to ask.
Michigan might make it.
If don't we have 2 conference
But
games?
because if Ohio State just loses to Michigan and they sit out of the Big Ten, they're in. Like they did that last year.
Facts.
But I want to know the SEC seeding. So let's say Texas A&M go and loses to Texas. Are we sure they're out of the SEC playoffs? I mean SEC championship game?
I don't know if they would, because it would be a lot
of. If A&M loses to Texas and Georgia wins out and Bama wins out, then Texas A&M misses it.
Ole Miss would make it before. Well, I don't know, bro. What is
that?
It's getting weird. It's getting weird. It's getting weird. It's been a weird football year, but I enjoy it.
If A&M loses to Texas, Georgia wins out, Bama wins out, it would be Georgia and Bama in the championship, SEC championship.
Because Georgia.
And there's even a scenario where Ole Miss makes it. Bro, I just seen some percentages, some scenarios. I don't remember where. Shame on me.
Because Georgia beat Ole Miss type.
I forgot how conferences do tiebreakers.
Yeah,
but that means Texas A&M got to lose twice because Bama got 2 conference L's.
No, they have 1. That was their first conference L to Oklahoma. Florida State's not.
I'm tripping. My apologies.
Yeah, you good. But yeah, I mean, I think both the Big Ten and the SEC is getting real spicy. Let y'all tell it. It is. I mean, I think Ohio State and Indiana are penciled in for the Big Ten championship at this point. But Barron, one of them does lose. USC and Oregon, they play each other to knock one of each other out of the playoffs. Mm-hmm. And then, here we go. It says, well, I'm going to finish. USC and Oregon play each other this week. That's a big game. Jaden Maiava looks really good. He went out there against the Iowa defense and controlled that game. I mean, he looked like an NFL quarterback. I ain't gonna lie. So I think USC, and is it Lincoln Riley head coach over here? I think. They steaming right now. I think Oregon on upset watch this week.
I agree. Is that Oregon team really what we thought they was at the beginning of the year?
No, bro. Oregon.
They should have lost to Iowa. You want to talk about should have?
Yeah, they should have. They should have lost to Iowa. So I think Oregon's in trouble this week. I ain't gonna lie. Dang, bro, I can't get to the standings. Here we go. Yeah, so but regardless, one of those 2 teams, Barron, one of the Indiana Ohio State loses, Oregon and USC and Michigan is on their tails. Can USC make the playoffs?
It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a
They're
lot.
ranked
It's
15.
it's gonna take them making it to the Big Ten playoff. They'll win it. I think that's the only scenario getting there.
It's possible.
I put it like this. Ooh. So Vanderbilt has Kentucky and Tennessee left. USC only has Oregon and UCLA. USC can jump Vanderbilt this week though.
Yeah, with the Oregon dub.
Yeah. Miami, their best win is Notre Dame. Correct. And they lost to Louisville and SMU. USC 2 losses was Notre Dame and Illinois. Oh. So they lost to Notre Dame, who lost to Miami. Yeah. And they lost to Illinois too. But they beat Iowa and Oregon. Is Iowa still ranked this week? No, they can't. They had 27. But USC beat Michigan, right?
Yes, we lost to them. Yep.
So Michigan and Iowa is their two best wins, which is Michigan. I don't think they can jump Miami right now. USC, not without the Big Ten championship. Utah.
That Notre Dame and
I mean, I don't know. I think Utah is being a little overrated.
I mean, but they're not. Utah's not in the playoffs.
They're ranked 12. So if somebody loses, they will be.
Yeah, a bit overrated. Please.
Their best win is what? Cincinnati.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The reason why, like the CFP playoff is cool, bro. It's cool.
Are they college football playoff ranked 12 or AP?
CFP 12.
So they're in the playoff right now.
No, they're not because of conference championship. So ACC is pushing them out. And then you have the Group 5, which is sitting at Tulane right now. A lot of people saying JMU is getting snubbed, yo. A 2-loss Tulane team is in over a 1-loss North Texas and a 1-loss James Madison team. They not even getting – oh, never mind. But, yeah. And JMU putting belts in everybody that step in front of them.
Yeah, because North Texas is in the same conference as Tulane. Do they have a conference championship?
The American?
I think everybody do now.
I'm not sure, but
Even
Navy is leading that conference right now. North Texas beat Navy. They gave Navy their only L.
I guess Tulane. Who's Tulane's 2 L's too?
Rice
Ole Miss and oh god,
UT.
yeah,
yeah, that's nasty.
University of Texas of El Paso. San Antonio.
Yeah, San Antonio. I don't think that's good.
That's bad ball.
And meanwhile, North Texas L was to South Florida. I don't see how you put Tulane over North Texas.
And they got a P4 win. I mean, it's Washington State, but they killed them.
Tulane beat Duke.
It's a good win.
Wait, something?
Army, Memphis. And they closing the season out with Temple and Charlotte.
Oh, that's
they're gonna make the play. They're gonna make the playoff.
With Tulane?
Oh
yeah. They finished the season with Charlotte.
Bro, Charlotte has been getting whooped on.
It's not funny, bro.
Bro, change the name to Carolina. Change the name to Carolina if you're bad, bro. Like, I'll think that should be the new rule. The Carolina Hornets.
Like, bro,
the Carolina Hornets.
The reason why it's so funny, bro, because it's like there are probably other schools that just has the city name as the team name. But like when I look on ESPN, it's like, bro, Charlotte's 1-9. It's like, dang, like that's pathetic.
Let me see if any other teams can. Nope. Because San Diego State ain't played nobody.
They have no Division I wins, and Charlotte plays Georgia Saturday.
Georgia who?
Yeah. They play University of Georgia this year. Yep, at Georgia.
In
Why?
basketball?
No, in football late in the
No,
season. Like,
bro.
what is the SEC doing? Why are you playing
No.
UNCC
If that is
in
on
November?
if that is on TV, we need to be worried about the laws that are to come in 2025.
I'm not gonna lie.
That will
I
be my
see
first public murder that I've ever witnessed.
James Madison has killed almost everybody they played, other than Georgia State and Marshall, really. But they lost to Louisville, who ended up being ranked.
Mm-hmm.
Who was Tulane's best win?
Tulane's best win is what? Memphis. They beat Northwestern for whatever that counts, but I'd say Memphis.
Northwestern. I'll be forgetting who conference they in.
BIG10.
I know that.
College road trip.
I just think
Oh, my
James
fault.
Madison ain't pick nobody. They just ain't beat nobody.
Tulane, Eastern Carolina too. I think Eastern Carolina by record is a better win than Memphis.
Oh, East Carolina is a solid team this year. They're pretty good. Pretty solid. Let me say that. They're pretty solid. Plus, that American Conference is harder than what's JMU in Sun Belt this year? Yeah, better than Sun Belt this year. This year. Let me specifically say this year. Because there was a time when Sun Belt was beating on the SEC teams.
They got Washington State and Coastal left.
Yep.
Tulane has.
I mean,
Temple
ODU's good.
Charlotte. Tulane's probably going to win out, like you said. I mean, Washington State, man, this is a team that competed with Ole Miss. So, JMU go out and dominate Washington State. I think that's good enough to jump Tulane.
No.
I mean, and actually the best win is ODU. I mean, they kept up with Indiana.
No. Ole Miss.
And they beat Virginia Tech.
Somebody has said on this podcast before, Ole Miss plays at a level of their competition. So much so, they better watch out for Mississippi State.
We got 30 viewers on TikTok. Yup. What's going on in chat? Yup.
Talk to me, chat.
Ole Miss plays their competition so bad, they better watch out for Mississippi State. And I'm not joking. So I'm not going to hear that Washington State stuff. They literally play to the level of their competition every game.
That's not
every game.
That's
every game.
No, you can't. No one. That's not enough.
All right.
That's.
Shout out to Washington State for hanging, bro. But it's like, bro, they Ole Miss be playing with their food, bro, and they gonna mess around and choke.
Washington State play Ole Miss close, and they play Virginia close. They play both of their Power 4 games close. Lost by a total of 5 points. Oh, perfect. North Texas belted Washington State. So we'll see what JMU do to them. Because that's what you got to do when you're looking at cross conference. We got to look at common opponents. It matters. But I'll come back. I'll come back to that next week. I have to do a little more research on what those teams actually look like.
I think JMU will make it.
Yeah.
And the Americans start being up on themselves. Pick them out. Yeah,
it's probably gonna have to play out like that. But the CFP is showing though they're not really favoring the non-power, the mid-major schools at all, because Tulane is the only one that's ranked. And if you look at the AP poll, it has Tulane, JMU, and what's the other team we were talking about? Jeez Louise.
North Texas
all ranked. And JMU is ranked 21, North Texas 22, Tulane 24. So CFP is showing that its value in Power Four conferences. Y'all think that it's going to get to a point where the Group 4 is removed from the playoffs? Group of 5.
No, I've been asking for it. Get it out of here.
So you think it should just be the top 12 teams straight up?
What did we extend it to 12 to give the little guy a chance for? With all due respect, I thought we extended it to 12 because Georgia missed it 1 year and Florida State missed it 1 year, and all these Power 5 teams who deserve to play, who look good against their conference opponents, but they really water. Like we didn't go 12 to give a little guy a chance to try to pull off a Cinderella story that doesn't happen in football, because at the end of the day, they feed those kids different. They live different. They look different. It's just different. And David and Goliath, sadly, was a mistake on our faith, but everybody in America has a chance to believe in Christ. So God is not, you know what I mean? Like, he's on everybody's side if you believe. So miracles are not as likely as they are in basketball, because basketball is just about putting the ball in the hoop. When you physically can refrain a man from getting past the line of scrimmage, that actually is an advantage, regardless of what people say. So if Tulane mess around and let's say they beat Georgia, let's say they beat Texas Tech, right? Does anybody believe that Tulane has a chance at beating Georgia? And would anybody bet their house on it?
Unless they come out with a Boise State playbook, the Statue of Liberty, and start doing trick plays. Not Ashton Jincy to Boise State. Talk about like 08 Boise State playbook.
That's all they need, though. They just need one win. We're not expecting them to win. We're just there for the upset.
All right.
That is the sole purpose of that.
And plus, I'm gonna be honest, bro. People want to see the little guy win.
I know. I hear what you're saying.
If we don't have a 12-team playoff, Ohio State's not champions last year.
It's freaking exactly.
So obviously, the best team is not always in the top 4.
Ate them up.
The best team wins every championship.
Huh?
The best team wins championship every year.
That's
what we see on the field,
bro. Oh my gosh. Okay.
No. I'm just saying, like, if we want to play that game, if we want to play the semantics game,
you have to say, bro. You're gonna sit here and say, bro. I mean, you can't say otherwise.
We've been doing semantics all day. So if we want to play semantics, let's play.
Bro, you cannot say otherwise. You cannot sit here and say a team won the championship and they're not the best team in the country. You can't do that.
Who says?
You don't win a championship in football, like you just said, not being a better team.
I may be facetious this year. I mean, I may be facetious on Ohio State because they were clear cut. But like we've seen games go left. Like when Ohio State kicker literally kicked it to the bathrooms on the first floor of the stadium. You can't say that Georgia was the better team that game. Sometimes a squirrel gets a nut. Simple. But with Tulane, ain't gonna be no nuts to find. Ain't gonna be no nuts to find. They're not gonna be on the field.
All they're gonna take is one upset 1 year, and the G5's not going nowhere.
Okay, well, I'll be here. I'll be here when it happens. I don't plan to change my number unless I go viral or something.
James Madison should be in. Yes, UNT. I test top 3: OSU, Georgia, and Notre Dame. Notre Dame.
What?
I test top 3: OSU, Georgia, and Notre Dame.
Georgia's played the most competition out of those 3. Facts.
Shout out Georgia for Belton, Texas, 35. I mean, every time you doubt them, they silence the critics. So I respect it.
Best coach in the nation, man.
Not facts.
Ohio State also. I mean, Ohio State has looked good. No question.
Ohio State did see injuries to wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2. So we're gonna see what Julian's saying is really made of now.
Wait, like how long they gonna be up?
Jeremiah Smith was out in like second quarter and didn't come back in the game.
No. I'm saying like he gonna be out for like 2 more weeks.
Let's
Because if
see.
so,
He's
what year would
questionable.
this be of us beating you?
He
Oh, he's
has
off.
a nagging.
6'7".
Yeah. I think it is about 5 6.
Oh, they not answering no questions on the injuries. But I mean, Julian's saying we're gonna see that he's the Heisman quarterback he really is. We don't need a Jeremiah Smith. We don't need a Carnell Tate. What y'all said, everybody a 5-star, next man up.
Yeah, and I don't need gas in my Honda Civic to make it to California.
Go see how you had to specify. Let him cook. Go. Go.
Not fast.
But yeah, so very on the low, but it'll be all right. Who's winning, Clemson or South Carolina?
Who gives a shit?
The state of South Carolina.
It sucks. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro. Who cares, bro?
Greenville versus Columbia.
Genuinely, I think South Carolina's going to win that, and I feel bad that Dabo Swinney's going to get fired, but I can't say I'll be surprised.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even think he gets fired this year.
That was when he gets fired and takes over as coach at Penn State.
He need to go somewhere where they'll spend some money, because obviously that's what he needs.
Penn State, they'll spend money. They know how to settle a lawsuit.
You see?
No time.
You see, man. But when I bring up flags,
today isn't the day. Not today.
when I talk about flags, I'm the one. You know,
Nah. It's been crazy all day. I've been shocked at the.
They said Texas A&M or Indiana. Hey, you was talking last week
Indiana.
about scheduling, right? Have you seen Texas A&M schedule?
It's pretty garbage.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty garbage. But I don't think I'm not sure how I felt about Texas A&M last week. I'll be honest. Like, I know that they've been winning games, though. They've been performing until last week, which is like, I think based off of last week, I like Indiana. Because Indiana against Penn State, which is probably and Oregon, they look like a more consistent team throughout. And I think they have the better coach. So I'll take Indiana.
I agree. If Oregon loses to USC, obviously they're gonna be at the CFP. Does the Big Ten get a third team in or not?
USC has a chance if they make the Big Ten championship. But I don't think they're going to make the CFP off of their regular season alone. So it would take
a lot of help.
Ohio State losing or Indiana losing, which is not likely, but it's still possible.
So that's going to leave 2 Big Ten teams and 5 SEC teams. But granted, Texas A&M, they probably get in the conference championship. Georgia. Ole Miss is probably going to make it. Oklahoma might lose this week. I ain't even going to lie. Bama. BYU might make the playoffs, bro. Because I know somebody's going to lose, bro. Somebody in the top 10 is going to lose. And BYU is going to make it. Texas Tech is looking like they're going to make it. They got West Virginia this week. But everybody does have a conference championship to play as far as the – oh, my goodness. I just had it. Where'd it go? As far as the Power Four conferences and even the MAC, the American, Sunbelt, and Conference USA, they all have conference championships to play.
Yeah.
JMU has already penciled in the championship game for their conference along with Prairie View. But, yeah, Big 12 is going to have a championship that's looking like it's going to be a rematch of Texas Tech and BYU.
Hmm.
Now, granted, if they split that, both of them probably go into the playoffs.
We letting the Mormons in?
We're letting the Mormons in, bro.
I
Like
know
the
who's not.
Go.
I know who's not. Yeah.
So yeah, Texas Tech, BYU are on a collision course for a rematch, and then it's like, bro, even if BYU does lose, that leaves room for Utah to jump in. The SEC, they're looking at Texas and Georgia right now. Ole Miss has the tiebreaker over Bama, I think, right now.
Bro, is there any way Michigan can make it in?
Michigan, listen to
They beat
this.
Ohio State. They had the most impressive win on the resume, right?
Well, I also think other teams has to lose though.
Yeah, Michigan, I don't think they jump high enough to get in the top 12. And then they're 5th in the Big 10. Well, Oregon and USC, one of them is about to lose, but they'll be behind whichever one of them wins.
I don't think they make the Big Ten championship, but Michigan is the only team left that has a chance, I think, to beat the number 1 team before the playoffs start.
Yeah.
If Ohio State doesn't make the Big Ten championship because they lose, right? If beating the number 1 team in the nation does not give you a chance in this playoff for like 12, what is the purpose of having 12?
Definitely if you let a team like Notre Dame and let me look at this good thing again. Definitely if you let a team like Notre Dame and Miami get it, that's if they win conference champ.
Bro,
that's if Miami win conference
it's
champ.
not. It wouldn't make sense to me. It wouldn't make sense to me. But I understand that it's not. It's imperfect people making this decision. So
the tiebreaker goes by head-to-head record, and then it goes by common opponents. So if there's a scenario, if there is this magical scenario, this far-fetched scenario, that Michigan beats Ohio State,
You jump up,
and USC beats Oregon, and they're all 3 are one-loss teams in the Big 10. USC would be ahead of Michigan, and Michigan would be ahead of Ohio State because of head-to-head.
Yeah, but if Oregon wins,
so Michigan still wouldn't make the Big 10 championship in that scenario. Bearing Indiana's undefeated. Now, if Oregon wins,
we should be in there, right?
Y'all will be ahead of. Yeah, y'all should be ahead. Y'all should be ahead of, and can beat. Y'all should be ahead of Oregon because y'all beat USC.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I think it says honest opinion on if SC or Oregon wins out, either gets in. SC, USC.
Yeah.
I mean, USC needs the Big 10 championship again. Tulane over UNT is crazy. I agree. If Michigan wins out, they're in.
Bro, they beat Ohio State, bro. How do they not make the 12?
Not fast.
You want to see a fan base live it? You beat the number 1 team, and you still don't make the playoff. The playoff doesn't matter. What's the point of ranking them during the regular season if beating the number 1 team doesn't get you in the playoff? Real stuff.
So if SC beats Oregon and Michigan beats Ohio State, Big 10 gets 4 teams in.
That's ugly.
How's that ugly? It's the best conference in football.
I'm saying, what is up, Mo, bro? I'm saying, well, I don't agree with all of that, but if there's going to be 4 teams from the Big 10 and 3+, 4+ teams from the SEC, that's already 4. There's only 4 teams left. You already guaranteed a group 4 team, so now you have 3 teams left. Who does that go to? Big 12 and ACC, or more SEC and Big 10? Like it. I think what we need to do, we just need to have a Big 10 SEC showdown and just settle it off for once, and then go back to 14 playoffs.
That's what they want to do. That's what they pitched.
Yeah, they trying to do that. Get some state. BYU should be over Bama.
Next question.
Yeah, I'm not entertaining
Yeah,
that.
that's just not.
All
Please.
questions are not good questions.
BYU only has one L to the number 5 team in the country. What are we talking about?
Bro, BYU again. Jimmer for that. He's the prime example of BYU.
There's no way you believe BYU will beat Alabama. Whoever said that, with all due respect.
I'll be honest with
Regardless
you.
of
Do
resume, they
BYU
don't
win
look like
this
a better
week?
team.
Do BYU win this week?
Unfortunately, probably
Against
Cincinnati.
Are
Unfortunately,
they not in the Big 12?
yeah. It's a
They
it's
play
a
this
conference
week
game.
or next week?
It's a conference game.
Oh, I see it. But like, Big 12 football is just not.
He said he followed it up by saying BYU and Utah are better than 6 through 10.
6 through 10 what?
This guy is
Yeah. Oh,
I'm not laughing
no,
at
I
you,
know
bro.
I know what he mean.
I just don't agree with that take.
I know what he mean. Hey, buddy, we're talking about football, not basketball. This is
I don't
football.
even think that would be true based on what I've seen for BYU basketball the other night.
Say that one more time. What did you just say?
I don't think that would even be true based on what I've seen from BYU basketball the other night.
Oh, AJ.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. You from Utah?
Are you a Mormon?
No. Because if you are,
He's
brother,
sticking up for your people.
Because if you are, brother, let me hit you with another verse of the day.
Please go.
That's what matters most. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, please go back to the 1 minute and 30 mark.
Yeah. Yeah. There is one mediator between.
Go. But yeah, I think he's trolling, bro. Yeah, it's ridiculous. BYU, Utah, nasty. Only team. Like I said, it's gonna be a good week, man. We'll see what Oregon do. We'll see what Oregon do against USC. Big game, just to put pressure on the Big 10. I think, like I said, again, if Oregon loses, they're gonna drop out. And I don't know with Oregon dropping out how high you jump USC for that. Other big games this week. Yo, SEC childish. Alabama's playing Eastern Illinois. Georgia's playing Charlotte. Texas A&M is playing Samford. Like, what is going on with the SEC? That's bullshit, bro.
And then it's like, wait, you said who's playing Sanford?
Texas A&M.
And then you see, I got
so they all get these easy wins while Big 10 gotta knock each other out this late.
And then it's not like they had to play. Like Texas A&M didn't really have to. Go ahead.
Ohio State played Grambling. Continue.
That was in September.
Yeah.
But
they're not playing Sanford.
The amount of tough games are the same. Or conference games are the same.
But scheduling it this late is bullshit, bro. Because like you said, like they're not really a threat to lose.
Like Texas did it the right way. They played Ohio State the first game, and then they played their week schedule like everybody else, and then they went straight conference.
Yeah, they got Arkansas this week, and then they got Texas A&M. Texas might lose out. Now, Arkansas can't finish games, but
the only one I will give excuse to is Georgia, because what did they have, a bye early?
USC wins, they'll be ranked 12.
I think Georgia had a bye early, so they went from Marshall to Austin Peay straight to conference play. So I can give Georgia a little leeway because they didn't have time to play another team because I believe they had an early bye. So now they playing that extra team. Everybody else had time. Go ahead.
Texas A&M played Notre Dame.
Yeah, but they should have did it like Georgia. They should have said boom, 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 and then played. If you're talking, Brando, you're muted.
Yeah.
Texas A&M, they play nobody in conference play. I don't hear nothing about them.
I'm just saying when it comes to the tune-up games, bro, it's like if you schedule a tune-up game in general, it just, I mean, it helps you, go through the playbook a little bit. But whenever, if you schedule them, you can schedule them in May. I still don't think it's as beneficial as people think. The only thing that it does is provide lower programs to get money, which I'm all for. But it's a waste of time.
James Madison will beat North Texas, but they lace them up. But yeah, scheduling, bro. Like I said, bro, the scheduling is gonna have to get addressed moving forward. They want to make all these big conferences, bro. It's gonna get to a point where we're just gonna have to play at least 10 conference games. At least 10.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have to schedule it like yearly or whatever. We'll see how the SEC maps out next year with the permanent opponents. We'll see how that turns out. And it might be a mode to follow. Yeah, for sure. Go ahead and hit that follow, but it might be a mode to follow. So we'll see how that goes. Because SEC, they're trying to treat college football playoff like they're the U.S. Senate. They think they make all the rules, So we'll see how that goes. We call around on that, man. We got a eventful week headed up this week. We'll see how things continue to play out. And we'll see folks before that turkey hit that table.
Go.
Yes, sir.